Oh god, I love it when there's 3 whole music going on. Give me a second. Wait, why do I have background music on? That's crazy. That's crazy. Wait, is it... Oh my god, hi! Yes, I am early. Yeah, I'm totally early. I'm not late because technically I was supposed to be here at 30. No, 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 no. I'm early, I'm early, I'm early. Yaharo, yaharo. Hello, the usual suspects, as in people who deserve to go to be jailed. I am not included in this list. Today we're gonna do an art stream. Remember those? Remember when I used to do art and stuff? Remember? Do you remember? Do you remember? Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Today I got a little plan for you. Sorry I was late. I was dealing with mold. It's still not figured out. Yay! Okay. Today I have you read the title. You guys can read, right? I'm gonna do an art stream. I'm gonna try to make a manga in 24 hours. What this entails is that I'm not gonna do it in a go. I'm not gonna do like 24 hours in a go because I am not sadistic or masochistic like that. But I'm gonna try to do it within 24 hours, and then it can be a few streams. I don't know, to be honest. It was kind of like off of the moment. It's out of the moment. Why is she deformed, guys? I can't believe this. You're asking me why I'm deformed? You know how rude that is? I don't know why I'm deformed. Okay, estimate, I just am. I did my best with oh shit, why am I deformed? Give me a second, let me less deform myself. Yes, I found more mold. So basically, I wanted to live in a bigger home. So I did, even though, you know, it was old, so I kind of knew that going in, but I thought, hey, I'm able to take care of it. I'm not totally a failure that I can't take care of a home. Turns out the last person did not take care of the home. And I'm like, hey, what's this black spot on the floor? Can you guys guess? Who here can guess what the black spot on the floor was? Come on. I feel like you guys can guess what it was. It was mold. It was mold. And now I regret moving in here because my contract is for 2 years. Yaha. Yeah. 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 Uh-huh. And now my home kind of smells musty. Yeah. It's okay. It's the whole VTuber eating mold trend, you know? It's for the bit. It's for the bit. Must have been black paint. That lady sure did paint this house. Please do not become musty. That's what I'm trying to do. I think because this is an older house, there's definitely like a leak. Let's see if the owner is willing to fix it, because if he's gonna be like, that's too expensive, I'm gonna ask if, like, you know, if I can move out, because I've been in this place for exactly 11 days. I've lived here for closer to 8 because for 2 days I went somewhere. The love for this home that I should have, because it's a new house, it's a bigger, newer house, is completely drained within the first 10 days. The landlord's pretty nice though. He's fixing the stuff he can, but you know, a floor is different. The floor is more expensive, so let's see how it goes. So if I stop streaming for a little bit because I'm no longer, you know, because I am busy, you guys know what has captivated me. You guys will understand what has decapitated me. It was the mold. If I'm no longer speaking coherently, even more less coherently, The mold has eaten me. I have been consumed by mold. Okay, that's done for my 10-minute mold rants. I've been literally talking to everyone that I know about mold. I kind of want to stop talking about it. Okay, we're gonna stop talking about it. UV lighting, hydrogen peroxide. It is a vinyl floor, so they probably have to replace it. Yeah. Since when were you coherent? No, I will not add mold. I will not. I'm gonna keep, listen guys, I'm very professional. I keep my personal life and my non-personal life differently. So now that we have a more concise mind, like now that you guys know more about me, I hope you regret every single second. Okay, let me go to how many hydrogens peroxide? Not enough, bro. Not enough. But I got a little PPT and everything. Okay, no more talking about mold. Don't make me ban the word mold. It is literally giving me PTSD. No, it's not PTSD. It's TSD. There's no P. I'm still in it. I'm still in it. But I made a whole everything. Look. Making a manga for you non-weebs, you know, what do you call? People who touch grass. For people who touch grass, I'm gonna try to make a manga in 24 hours and I'll let you guys know what goes into it. I'm laser coherent for sure. The challenge. I will be honest with you. I've made some panels. I've made like some small, whatchamacallit, comics here and there, but I've never tried to make a full-fledged manga. But I'm not gonna do those manga with 15 pages because I still love myself down, like somewhere deep down, very deep down in there. Wait, where did you guys go? Regardless, where did you guys go? Oh, I think I deleted you guys. If I were you guys, where would I be? Would I let you live? Got it. No, the answer was no. I would not let you live. Yep. It's close enough. I'm gonna try to make a short one, maybe 5 pages if I'm being very ambitious. I'm gonna try to make a story-based comic at least in 5 pages. I'm gonna have 24 hours. I'm gonna have a timer so I don't go over it. And if it looks like shit, then it looks like shit. You know, we love it here. And I'm gonna try to emulate like the classic Japanese style. You know, like big eyes, big teeth, small ass noses. You know the type. You know the type. Will you be BL? Who knows? Who knows? And this is the process. For those of you who hasn't watched Bakuman or Shirobaku or any of the weeb shit, first you have the ideation stage in where you think of the characters, you think of the dialogue, you think of the ABCD, like you think of the scenario. Number 2 is the drafting, in which you put like stick figures or marshmallow men in what kind of posing, what kind of texture, like what the layout will be, what the angle will be. And the 3rd is everything, where you die. This is the death stage. This is where you refine everything, and then you hate everything, and then you refine everything, and you hate everything again, and you redefine everything. So I'm trying to think, maybe this is the game plan. Number 1, stage 1 is think of the plot. Unfortunately, I have this bad habit of wanting to do so many things. Because at first I was like, oh, I'm gonna make it on this. I was like cheating. I was cheating the 24-hour clock. I'm not lying. I was cheating it. And then I'm just like, wait, no, but what about that? And I was like, oh, but BL, but like, well, then what if I make it isekai? Oh, but what if I make it like action? But like, I hate romance. And like, I don't know what the plot will be anymore. So the 24-hour is actually real because I'm kind of lost right now. Number 2 is drafting in place. It's not that hard. Like, I can just put stickmen. Number 3 is where everything is going to kill me. I'm just going to use everything else in just refining it, because number 3 is going to destroy me inside and out. Yes. Like the mold. Sorry, no more mold talk. Hey, PowerPoints is the staple of a VTuber. If you're not using PowerPoints, are you really a VTuber? Are you really a VTuber if you're not using the PowerPoint system from 2001? I don't think so. Fake ass. The whole knowledge about manga production is from Bakuman. If that was true, I would have a guy writing the story, but I don't, unfortunately. Mine too. Yours come from publishing. Oh my god. You have to deal with all of those writers and authors who want to die. RIP in the chat. RIP in the chat. Oh, I have a strong feeling I will regret this because it's not my first time trying to make a manga. It probably won't be my last time. I have never succeeded. Well, I've never succeeded making a good quality one. I've succeeded in finishing one, but it was not good quality and it was not great. And like the story was not existent. So that's gonna be really hard for me. I'm really bad at writing stories or like writing plot progressions. And I don't have any food today, but during this whole time, I will probably not be looking at chat too much. I will probably be eating, sleeping, reading chat occasionally to make fun of you. Or all of the above. Thank you. That was the end of our PPT. I love using Technologia from 2000 and 2001. It's great. Are you a real VTuber if you don't Google Doc about you? Hey, don't call me a fake VTuber. I'm getting there. I'm trying to get there. I'm trying to bully as many people as possible, especially chatters. Shake my head. No, the 24-hour clock has not started yet. This is the pre-cook stew. Oh, for those who didn't put in their shitty great suggestions, I'm also doing this thing where I'm going to do this thing. You know, I think that's a good enough explanation. I'm trying to do a thing. How well it will go? Keep your expectations below expectations. I'm just being real with you. Probably not gonna go well. I mean, great suggestions, exactly. Now, we will have the 24-hour clock. Let me get a notepad out, because we're still in the ideation stage. And let me get my little schmiddle, schmitty, schmosh. What is this called? What did I name this? Is it window capture? No. What's this named? Browser? No. Timer. It's here. I had it with me the whole time. We can make this smaller. We can put it here. It's like a little alarm clock. And we can do it like 24 hours. 00. Okay, countdown. Yay, we have officially started. I'm gonna have this really shitty, non-copyrighted, copyright-free music in the background. Let me know if it gets too much. I'm not gonna try to fix it, but I also have it so I can listen to it, and it is already too much for me. Can you emulate Chainsaw Man's style? No, I cannot emulate Peak, unfortunately. The most I can do is like shoujo style from the 80s. Thank you very much. Because we also have to work on the style, because if I go too realistic with it, it's gonna look really weird. Okay, plot. 5 pages. Progression. What do you think's a good genre for this? Because I thought of BL, but honestly, all of my smaller comics I've made were BL, so maybe I'll try a different prompt. But then I am the BL person. Can you run crisis? I don't know what you mean by that, but I am in a crisis. Random prompt. Cause I don't. I'm trying to think. Vanilla. Get that shit out of here. I ain't trying to make a doujin. I ain't trying to make a doujinshi right now. Your characters play truth or dare, but with a twist. This is just a horror thing. I mean, maybe. Twists are always good. I think maybe you can build up on this. Page 2. Page 3. 4, 5. They can be childhood friends playing spin the bottle or truth and dare together. And it can turn out that one of them is a cuck. Oh shit, this timer did not start. Whoops, I've been cheating already. Oh my god. NTR? What do you guys think? No, NTR is too what do you call? Been there, done that, you know? It's always NTR. Oh, these two look so cute together. Oh, it turns out that your childhood friend has gotten with your mom. Stacy's mom has got it going on. You know, I've seen so many movies of NTR with this theme. What would be the truth? What would be the dare? We need a subplot. Ideation is prompt is basically 5 to 7 pages depending on your panel. Stacy's mom has got it going on. Hey, focus. We're trying to think of a twist. Okay, so recently the twists we've seen before has been from Persona, where it's Adachi who hates women. Or it has been... Truth and dare, but with a twist. What about we keep the twist, but we take the truth and dare out? We can write it from an animal point of view, like twist is gender bender, twist is you gay. I like the idea of animal POV, but what's the difference between animal POV and Hatsune Miku POV? I thought she was Stacy's mom. It turns out the mom wasn't hit and run by the car, but she just left his ass for Adachi. No, that's not a twist. That's a dojin. Come on, guys, keep the dojin out of your heads. Truth and dare. Yeah, I can only think of horror movies in truth and dare. The twist is that there are two twists. The twist is that there is no twist. Oh wow, ideation is hard. Edo, how do you do this? How do publishers do this? How do authors do this without killing themselves? Oh shit, we already wasted 3 fucking minutes of our precious time on this prank gone wrong. Maybe. Oh. Okay. They're doing a truth and dare with friends. But one of them wants to prank one of the friends by saying the most heinous shit that didn't happen. Like it's like, yeah, I slept with your boyfriend, I slept with your girlfriend, or like heinous shit. They have no grammar. And then, you know, one of the friend is getting pranked because I guess they are maybe like the lower tier of their friendship, you know. Sometimes in a friend group they have like not tiers, but like, you know, tiers basically. Like they have a hierarchy of friends. So let's say they're pranking the lowest hierarchy of friend by telling him lies, being like, I fucked his mom, I have proof, it's a dare, it's a truth. And then the lowest tier friends go ballistic. And then just kills them all. No, that's another horror movie. I'm not good at horror. Or he can be spouting shit. He can be spouting stuff. And lies. Or truths. Imagine he's playing truth and dare and he got truth and he's literally like, I've slept with all of your mothers. I gotta stop doing this. I gotta stop doing the mom joke. It's funny. Yes, I do agree, but everything I default to is mothers. We can make it also VTuber themed. Stop bringing Stacy's mom. Then Stacy's mom should stop being so hot. I'm just saying. VTuber BL. VTuber BL. They're both women VTubers, but it turns out they're men. I can't. This is gonna be a snag in the community, and I don't want to Google Docky just yet. Stacy's mom. Huh. Stacy. is cursed with a hot mother. So every guy she introduces or every guy she dates, it gets obsessed with the mom to an uncomfortable degree. Wait, that's an SNL skit. Every guy the daughter brings over is basically in love with the father all the time. Female VTuber is actually a man and the male VTuber is actually a woman. That could work, but that also feels like MMO. Hey, keep my male parts out of this. VTuber. So like I feel like I can make something, but it's really hard if I want a consistent story. So what goes into a story? I haven't actually studied this. Okay. We got the beginning. We got the setup. We got the process. And then we got the twist, and then we got the end, right? So I feel like we just have to think of the setup. We gotta think of the twist, and we gotta think of the end. And I think that can be our like page 1, page 2, page 3, you know? My male parts are detachable. I told you guys we're not doing a horror one yet. Words. That is true. Words. A girl goes in the library that her father has always locked her out of. She opens a book. The words come to life. Everything she writes comes to life. She is the author of a... Everything she writes come to life. Turns out she was a life form written by the father to get over his daughter he lost at a long time. That's kind of boring though. It's kind of boring though. Like danso cafes in Japan. They go to a danso cafe, fall in love, but it turns out they're actually Joso, and then he was like, I can't believe I was in love with a chick. That's just the plot of Mulan. That's just the plot of Mulan, bro. Unsuspecting kids go into a haunted house. They find something. They're playing a truth and dare game. They dare them to go into the house, basement, finds a sex dungeon. This is hard. Oh my god, I never knew writing a story would be so hard. Yeah, that's the issue. It's literally like, oh wait, that's already a manga, or oh wait, that's like so overdone cliche. Add some suspense. You know what my other idea was? I was thinking of a world where it's an isekai. So like this guy gets isekai'd into this world. But it turns out everyone in that village has been... Oh, I think I like this one actually. You know what? I'm going with isekai because I was thinking about this one. So guy goes isekai. So he can either start as a child or like a full-grown adult. It doesn't really... Okay, he's an adult who isekais, and it's like a hero or like kill slimes, and he lives in a village where he thinks like he's the only one who isekai'd into this village, like a small village. But it just turns out everyone in this village has isekai'd from like different genres, you know, of isekai stories. Like he's the main guy is like the stereotypical hero, and then there's like the stereotypical kid, like baby isekai, and there's one who is like the stereotypical duke's daughter, and it like just everyone in that village is isekai, and then they just pretend that they're not. They just pretend that they're not, but the whole village is gonna be super Japanese about everything. And then they realize they shouldn't be super Japanese, and then they just are very very dumb about things. I feel like that's a fun concept. The ideation is banana twist. That is true. I think I'm gonna go with the isekai then. So, truck kun isekai meets a goddess. She kind of implies he's going to go to like a strange village. That's a great concept. I was thinking about this and then I'm just like, do I really want to do isekai? And then I'm just like, but I don't like, I've done too much BL, and that's where my thoughts were confused. Because if it was this or Omega, published depending on the writing. True. Okay. He goes into the strange village. He pretends he's a traveler. So he's like, oh, I came from like east, and the guard, he doesn't know too much about this world, so he's like, yeah, east, I know that, yeah, yeah, of course I know that, like I've been a guard here. And then, you know, he's just chilling, living life, but strangely, like the buildings look very old school, but West as well. Very old school, but inside is very Japanese. Like there's like a tatami, there's like there's like shogi and everything, and he's just like, oh, this is just a strange part of the world, I guess. And then, oh, he has roommates. So the roommates is how he will get introduced into like the other stereotypical people. Hello, wow. The first stereotypical person is, I want to say, like baby isekai, so kind of like Rudius, where it's, why is this 10-year-old talking to me type of, well, let's do 3 isekai, which is the main one. The second one, I want to do shoujo isekai, where she is like the duke's daughter, but the reason she's here is because they were like, what do you call it? You know, in the shoujo isekais, what usually happens is they get kicked out from their duke position and they go to a like the middle of nowhere, duke's daughter, and she has succeeded in hiding herself, and they're all good friends. I do like that. Oh, they're all good friends in the, well, no, maybe that's a little bit of a cliche. I'm kind of okay with them not being. They're all good internet friends. I don't want them to be like IRL friends. I want them to be like internet friends. Like they loved isekai, they were on a forum. But then again, guys, remember, this is only 5 pages. So it's not gonna happen too much. And the last one is the cook isekai. So, you know, he cooks dishes, he has like summoning like animals. Morning rocks, morning. Morning rocks, I say to myself. Morning script. My head is in the clouds right now. And they're all like chill roommates, let's say. Instead of he meets the goddess, he takes the Excalibur, I can't spell it, out of the rock. So he's like, I'm looking for a good walking stick. Oh, or should we make the main character not know isekai at all? So he's the only one kind of like, not, like, he's just like, what is this? Like, he's a normie. We might make him a normie. Okay. So this is like the set. This is like the setup. Boop, 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 boop. Hello. We're making a really shitty plot device. I'm the only person who hasn't been rewarned. I was thinking reverse isekai, but the issue with reverse isekai is like, because they're born as children, they probably won't find the weirdness. Like, it's not like they're born out of nowhere, right? Or maybe, because if it's like, oh, I came from a different village, it could work out, but then it's like, oh, but this village just has stranger customs that I'm accustomed to. So I think because of that, it's kind of hard to make that connection. But we kind of do need like a regular person. Like, we need a regular person to make tsukkomi or like reactions to everything. They end up refusing the setup a lot of the time. That is true. We can kind of Like we're gonna basically make moments where people who know isekai, like getting the sword, having like an ultra cool like summoning demon, like because the cook guy is gonna have like a really fucking wild ass animal, and he's just gonna be like, oh no, that's just that's just my pet. This is just the big cat that I farmed, like that I groomed along the way, and all of the villagers are gonna be like, okay, that's just a big cat, and everyone else is like, I don't think that's a big cat, I think that's a monster. It's like a Monster Hunter thing. What's Deus Ex Machina? I know it's something in writing. I don't know what that means. Okay, so the story is gonna be like they meet, but I want like a little progression of things. Where okay, what about this? The roommates meet. There is gonna be a fight scene where like maybe like demons or like ghosts or whatever, and they're like, all three of them are going to be kind of insufferable. They're gonna be like, I'm the only one who can win. Like, okay, let's make this shoujo like a magician, because they usually are magicians. Like, I'm the only one who can save this village. Yada 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 yada. And then I don't know, OP overpowers them or something. Powers them with norminess. So I want it to be like this. They're gonna be trying to think of so the whole sequence is gonna be like, they're gonna try to be like, okay, plan A or plan B, plan C, or for example, they're like yelling their moves, or they're doing the whole like they're pulling the whole Dragon Ball thing where they're thinking for like 20 to 40 minutes in real time, and they're like, no, but that can't work, but no, that can't work. The only way I can defeat this monster if I reveal my true self, but that's going to make me outcasted from this village, but it's just something I have to do. And by the time they already finished thinking it, the MC has already killed the monster, because he was just like, you guys are taking too long, I just took this sword and smashed it in its head. Let's make the MC dumb. Let's make the MC stupid. MC is stupid, because he will not be able to pick up on these context clues. And the other people who don't pick it up is because they have more of a, let's say, they have more of a like narcissistic complex, or they only read stories where only they isekai'd, but they couldn't fathom other people who isekai'd. The main hero was a dog in a past life. How would that work? Okay, I think we got it. So I'm just gonna try drafting it, because I don't know how long, like how many pages I would need. Like, I think dialogue, you can write it along the way, it's fine. But let me just draft it for now. But we cooking, because I already cooked this yesterday. These are things I've already cooked in the past that I'm cooking right now. Deus Ex Machina means God and machine. Everything's get resolved, but isn't solved by characters at all. It's when the author writes himself into a hole, needs a quick fix. Oh, I think I do know that. It's like, this is like a big issue they have to address, but none of the characters right now have the brain power to do it. So the author's just like, okay, this is what happens. I think that's just gonna be the main character. Bridge over a plot hole. But honestly, this is gonna be really short, so I don't even know if I can have all of the ideas that I want in it, unless I make it longer. And if that's it, let's just try to make a one-shot first, like a really short one-shot, and you know, if that, because I know how one of the pages is gonna look. Oops, yeah. So one of the pages is definitely gonna look like this, where we introduce all three of the characters, like all of the roommates that's living in this inn or this studio or whatever the fuck they have. And a lot of, god. This is another, what do you call, like, I want to show the characters off. That's my issue. I'm really bad at the story part because I want to show it like the characters off and how they do it. Your OBS thinking? Nah, it's good now, I think. Long as meetings with mangaka for ideation. That is true. Actually, no. What happens in ideation stage sometimes is depending on the author, they have the story, and the mangaka and then the what do you call the dude who the producer has to like kind of like what do you call it? Make it better to fit the audience. What is happening? Ah. Listen, we need to get our specifics right. Welcome to YouTube. So one page I really want is to like show all three of them off. So I'm wondering if I should do it like this is gonna be the girl, this is gonna be the baby. Like he's gonna be small as fuck. He's gonna be like tiny, and this can be like the old guy, you know, the old guy who is like just enjoying his farm life with like his big ass cat monster, and being like, I'm just old, you know, I'm just 30, I'm a 30-year-old man, and he's gonna have like a receding hairline. Oh, don't come at me, don't come at me with this. This is just facts. What? What's with my what do you mean? What's with my internet? Like I have my LAN in. Let me just do a quick upload, download, speed check. Because I will say, it has been raining quite a bit here, so it could be the rain, unfortunately. I'm looking at my speed. Okay, download is 238. Let's see the upload speed. Or is it because of my OBS? No, my OBS is fine. I mean, my, what do you call it? My lag is fine. Huh? Why is upload speed 0.494? Huh? That's crazy. Wait, I think my thing is wrong. Or even using that rain as a I think a rain is the variable because no, but it's only been the second time I've been streaming from here, so I can't say for sure. Because let me just check my my live streams. I think when I did my light yap 6 days ago was the first time I streamed with new internet. I don't think, and then I did my outfit reveal, and then I did my Danganronpa stream, but I didn't hear much issues with those two until I forgot I was not on Wi-Fi. I was on LAN. To hop in and out of stream. Huh. Let me... What's wrong with my internet? Oh god, this place is cursed. My love for my fondness for this place, like every minute, is kind of dropping, and it's kind of being problematic. I'm not gonna lie. I wonder if it's possible for me to get out of here. It's just, I don't know. There's so many things I don't like about this place anymore. This is kind of one of them, I guess. Ugh. I don't see anything that can be a difference. A few days ago, damn. I don't know if it's the rain because it is heavily raining. That's the issue. It's gonna stop raining next week, so I guess we can find out for sure then. Because today and the time you guys were like, the internet's kind of weird. It was when it was like heavily raining, like very like typhoon-like rain. So. Yeah, pena. You can go to a homeless shelter, yeah, because they have great Wi-Fi for the homeless. You're so right. Oops. This manga is good. Thank you very much. Or I can do it like this. So I want like a panel where it introduces the characters. So we can do it like this, where it's like the kid. And then it has like, oh, I know. The lady who runs the inn can talk about their characteristics, like, oh, the kid's kind of weird, you know, he doesn't like act like a 10-year-old. He kind of acts like he's older. He's not, you know, he's kind of strange. Shut up, you're the child, you're the strange child. Like, he's laughing at night. I kind of don't want to make him Rudis, you know what I mean? I kind of don't want to make him a pervert. But the unfortunate thing is, to be very true to isekai anime, I kind of do have to make him a pervert, you know? Oh, I know another one. I know another thing. We can make him have other girl childhood friends, but he's just really not interested in them. You think that would be better? Make him Kazuma. We're Kazuma though. Kazuma dayo. No, you're right. I'm gonna make like little, like, I'm gonna make the other girls fight for him, but he's just gonna be like really into onesans. He's just like really into onesans. Like, they have to be hags or bust, and he'll use the word hags. Not interested. That sounds like every romance ever. Yeah, so he's up to debate. I don't know. I don't want to touch on him. I kind of don't want to write about him. Girls fight for him, but he's in BL. I've seen that before. It was very fun. And the girl, and then it's gonna be like the show, like she's gonna have short hair, because that's what they usually do. Is like they have short hair. But she's going to be like, she can be a BL Fujo, you know? They can be like, oh, I don't know. She's reading so many books, and she's like laughing creepily. Like, sometimes she'll look at like the guys, and then, you know, she's gonna be like, she's like kind of the weird one, but she's also like really elegant. Like, compared to how elegant she looks, she's really weird. She's just like the really big weirdo, but she's very elegant. She's very elegant, and she just like loves farm life, I guess. Or she's like a farmer, bro. She's like hoeing shit because she can. She's like a half BL isekai farmer girl. Oblivious to flirting? I don't know. This is like a side character, so it doesn't really matter. And then we can get like, and then it's like the 30-year-old. He's just like chill. He's just like chill. All he does is drink tea, you know? He cooks, he cleans. He's got like a big ass cat monster. Oh my god! Hello, Gugu Dairoku. Thank you so much for the raid. I hope you had a great stream. Let me just give you a shout out. Oh my god, that's a lot of numbers. We're just being totally normal, right, guys? We're just being totally normal, totally normal. Oh, Little Nightmares, fun. I could never play it. It's so scary. It's so scary. Hi, hello everyone. I'm Rox. I'm drawing stuff. Don't ask me too much about what it is. I am not at liberty to say. I hope you guys you had a great time during their stream. I streamed this and that. I cannot say for sure. If you have to raid and run, don't feel free to do so. And I hope you. Yeah, I'm so bad at this, man. We got trained by our streamer. You got rated for the BL. I didn't write the BL, did I? I might write the BL. This is a Fujo raid. Oh my god, is this a Fujo raid? Wait, that's so base though. I never knew this was a Fujo raid. That's crazy. No, but unfortunately we're thinking of an isekai manga. So this, oh my god, it was this one time. This is the one time I wasn't fujoing out. Wow, I will never live this down. This will haunt me in my dreams forever. Yeah, so I'm just trying to make a manga. I'm just challenging myself to try to do it in 24 hours. And right now our concept is, thank you, Timeless VT. He. Let me put you down here. I'll put you on the table real quick. Thank you for the follow. We're thinking so far of an idea where the main characters get isekai'd into. Thank you, Guru Dairoku. Very much appreciate. Very much appreciate. The main guy will be isekai'd into this world, but he's going to be met with other isekai people. Thank you so much. Coolest victims. Shut up. Don't speak to them. You're not allowed to speak to the new people. Go back to the basement. Down you go. BL forehead. Yes, what you said. Hi everyone. VTuber is Roxanne. I am Paper and I do art and play and yap about BL. You know, I do really feel like you're my publishing company sometimes. Script from chat. Hey, shut up. Shut up. Be normal. Be normal for once. We're specific here for the BL, I think. Ah, shit. The one time I'm not doing BL, guys. Well, I can make the main character gay if you want. That's the least I can do. Which one should we make it BL? Let's make this one BL, because I don't know what to do with this small kid. Free us from the void. Stay in the void. Guys, stop yapping. My previous chat is not allowed to talk to the new chatters. Okay. You're no longer allowed to communicate with the other people, okay? You haven't deserved it. You haven't deserved it yet. Damn. Okay, where were we? So we have isekai'd into a world. We are a normie. We don't know what isekai is. We're going to a village, and in that village we have roommates, and all three of them are different types of isekai genres. And maybe it doesn't have, like, maybe we don't have to fight. Maybe it can just be done with that instead. This is not my NTR manga. I'm not writing a doujin this time. That's a members only stream. What's the other isekai? I think it's just three. The first isekai is the one where like an adult soul goes into a baby. So this is gonna be like a 10-year-old who's gonna act like an adult. The next one is gonna be the shoujo isekai, where you know, when women go into isekai, they're like usually the duke's daughter or something, and she's gonna be the what do you call? The disowned duke's daughter, and she's gonna act all normal, but people are gonna be like, she's so refined, but she's so weird. Why is she such a shoujo? And the last one's going to be the 30-year-old man who has like a little bit of a receding hairline, who cooks, who cleans, and has big summoning demons that he tells people are just really big cats. You know, this is not a nekobakura. This is just a cat. Meow 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 meow. Romance Kingdom isekai. Maybe. I don't know what that is, but it could be. This is going to be like 5 pages, so me having more ideas is not gonna fit in this panel. Wait, how do I do this in 5 pages? Oh wait, I might have to increase it. No, but if I increase it, I'm gonna die. Making manga is hard, man. Okay, wait, wake up. Truck. Isekai. Introduction to village. This is probably number 4. Exposition. Meeting the characters. The characters being like really weird. And Should number 6 just be, this is like the first time we're gonna live here? It's going to be very difficult. You can't die without your consent or whatever. No, they all, you know, they were all taken by trucks. Every single one. You know? This 30-year-old was taken by a tractor. The girl was taken by a truck near her, I don't know, like school area. He owns a truck. He self-trucked himself. He ran into another truck. I guess number 6 can be like, oh, it's my new life. No, but I want like a storyline. That's really hard to do with a storyline. Every manga is a doujin if you think hard enough. Every manga is a doujin if it's not published officially. Because even non-ecchi mangas are also doujinshis. Killing people would make them die. No, Trucken is not evil like that, you know? Trucken just knows. Wake up. Wake up in the truck. So, you know, it can just be, we're gonna do it this way, by the way, because that's how the English language is written, unfortunately. So, it can be one of those faceless guys being like, oh, I'm so tired from work. Oh, you know what? No, let's make him like happy. I'm happy I'm alive because he's a normie. He's happy he's alive. And he's just like, but I didn't know that was the first time I would be alive because Truck-kun is coming to get his ass. He can be killed by a tram for all I care. You know? It's just how it is. It was his last laugh that he laughed. What? Just because it's correct doesn't mean it's right. Hey, we can make it right. We can make anything right. And then he... Oh god, making manga is hard, man. And then he opens his eyes. He can be like, oh, my head hurts. And then he opens his eyes. And then he sees that it's like an isekai world. I don't know how old houses look, unfortunately. Well, most isekai works looks like this. And then there's like dragons and stuff flying around and the monsters, and he's just like, where am I? Who is this? Hi, good night. Thank you for the raid. I hope you have a great dream. Great sleep, great dreams, etc, etc. Depends on visual density, dialogue. So I feel like it has to be both packed with a lot of dialogue and a lot of art. Mostly because it's going to be in like 6 pages, right? I'm not gonna have that much time. I'm not gonna have too much like space to like space it out overall unless I add in pages, and I don't want to do that for obvious reasons. Death Note is so dialogue dense to me. Oh my god, I cannot. I kind of don't like dialogue dense. I guess I could do it here because it would be kind of funny for it to be dialogue dense. Because the thing is, in Isekai, the dialogue is like 1 or 2 per image. Oh god, I got a phone call. Burr, 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 burr. I'm gonna do a phone call. What are you guys talking about pilk for? I've had pilk. Don't have pilk. Well, you can have pilk. Well, if you guys don't love yourselves enough, you guys can totally have pilk. No, you know what? I allow both Twitch and YouTube chat to have pilk. Pilk is great. Drink pilk. 5 normal spread, 1 full spread of landscape without sacrificing dialogue. That's so a lot though. That's a lot though. Well, if I'm gonna do a widespread, it might be with the character introductions, honestly. Should he just wake up with a sword? Should he just wake up with the Excalibur to save humanity? Hard. This is kind of hard. You like pilk? Okay. That is a statement someone said for the first time in this world. I'm not disagreeing to it, but I am judging you for it silently, very quietly, so you don't know. There's a dead body. Honestly, I think we can make this one really small because it's basically been there, done that. Everyone knows what the truck does. He wakes up. Papa. And he's in an isekai world. And then, you know what? He's gonna isekai with his bread. He's gonna isekai with his piece of bread, with his What do you think something like Japanese people will want? Because I want him to isekai with like a certain type of food that you can't get in this world and you can only get in Japan, and all of the isekai people will fight for it because they miss it so much, you know? He's gonna have a rice ball or something. He's gonna have convenience, like a convenience store rice ball, and all of them will have to fight over it. I might do a comedy one instead, because I wanted a story one, but I'm really bad at story. Katakana. One regular sushi roll. Oh, maybe it's like in his backpack. He has a backpack full of like snacks because he was on his way to go to a college, I don't know, like frat party or something. And then he just has snacks. He just has snacks around. And then, you know what? I want to make him a normie. So he's just gonna be like, damn, that's crazy. He's just gonna be like, am I still drunk? Like, I'm still drunk. I'm still drunk as shit because it's like dragons or whatnot. I'm very bad at drawing reptiles. Dragons or whatnot. You think I can make like creatures that look like they're from Smiling Friends? They're just like Tim. I'm just gonna drop Tim. Charlie, we have to go. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna make him look like Tim. This is a Family Guy. And then he's gonna go, he's gonna be like, oh, my head hurts. I don't think I'm drunk. And like he's finding a place. And I'm gonna make it like he accidentally got the Excalibur, but it will not be revealed until later on. This VP hitting now. Oh my god, only if. What a weird looking bird. He's just like, oh shit, I shouldn't have done all of those drugs. Damn, I didn't know weed hit like this. And then it's another exposition of like, oh my god, it's a village. It's a village. No, wait, you know what? I don't want him to like find a village. He's just looking around. He's like, oh, at least I found a village, and it looks like a normal village. And someone's going to like hit him on the back, like, hey, You must be the friends of those weirdos who are living in the end. And they're gonna look like super NPC. They're gonna look like NPC number 1. NPC number 1, like, oh, you're dressed weirdly. You're dressed like those people in the inn. Are you trying to get there? And you're like, what? And maybe instead of letting them meet, he's just like, yeah, you know, those people, the people who are dressed like you. Is like, oh, God, it's so hard. It's so hard to write stuff. He has nothing in the brain. It's like not even within this context. Ugh. How do people write stuff, man? How do people write stuff? Imagining an isekai where the premise is a stoner making drugs in a fantasy world and getting high. Girl, that's just San Francisco. You're thinking of San Francisco right now. You read a crack fit right now. It's San Francisco. You guys just read the news. And then, let's say... Why is it so... Should I scrap this idea? This idea is not making it through its developmental phases right now. How do I... San Francisco, exactly, it is isekai. How would I make this shorter and more concise, where it's more like hit, rather than exposition after exposition after exposition? Maybe this is why people make manga with other people. It's so hard. This is a challenge indeed. Yabba. I could go BL, but I always go BL. I'm thinking. Or, what if instead of putting the main focus on the MC and having him be an exposition, what if we put a like mob character as the person who's watching all of these events unravel, and these 3 can be the main characters. I do like the idea of these 3s being the main character. I don't really care about the main character, you know? What if I make it like observation diaries? Where the main character is just observing all of the other people. He's just observing the 3 weirdos in town. And we can have a little bit of a funny isekai trope disposition through it. I think that can work a little bit better. It's just like a bit of observation diaries. Because anything else is going to be really hard. You can be a nerd-ass bitch kid. And like... we're gonna have exposition and exposition and exposition. And it can be just number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, Number 5. Yeah, it does sound great because I don't want to write a fucking 30 page story. I know I said I want to do manga, but I was just saying like a little bit. Just like not too much. I'm not a professional, you know? I'm an unprofessional. Love that. Okay. No. He's gonna be some kid, or I don't know if I want to make him a kid. He can be like a non-kid. He can be an adult. I mean, oof. You can have a little bit of exposition. This can be dialogue, like, oh, in our village, there are 3 strange people. Yay, ciao ciao ciao. Strange people in town, and this is my observation diary of them. And it's like observation diary number 1. Blah 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 blah. This is too big, to be honest. This is too big for a visual effect. I've been observing them for like 3 years or something. Yada yada yada, yada yada yada. Their eyes are gonna be fucking blanked out. This one's going to be small. It's gonna be a girl. Oh, nine though. This gonna be rough. I'm gonna say now, this is gonna be rough. And the plot twist is this guy is gonna be an alien. This guy is just gonna be an alien. The moment he takes his glasses off, he's just gonna be like a really handsome alien. He can be green. He can be little gray. He can be little gray. And I've been sending my messages to the mothership. Because technically, aliens can also be isekai, right? He's isekai. This is a different flavor of Mars. He's okay. I'm gonna make him like a crack, not a crack, like, you know, one of those like, oh, there's a conspiracy everywhere. No one but me knows, and it's gonna be because he's an alien. He's gonna be little green. He's gonna be little gray. Little town of nowhere. There's like mysteries. Mystery A, Mystery B, Mystery C, and my plan is to get all of their hidden secrets. So he's gonna notice one of the people walking around. And then we can do the nature documentary, but isekai. Yeah, exactly. He can be the lazy, you know, like the lazy protag, like the child protag. He's like 10 or something. He's gonna be a little bit pervy towards onesans and onesans only. I will not make him pervy towards kids, unfortunately, because that is not the trope I like. Let's give him the... I don't know what hairstyle they have. And then It's just gonna be like, oh, I know, like he's like, what do you call? He's really well spoken for his age. Reading books twice his height since he was like 5. Well, other kids his age are like eating grass or something. Like they're just eating dirt and shit. This is number 1 mystery. Number 2, like it's not mystery, it's observations. You hate this kid already. He's just reading, bro. He's just reading. Is that he really, really, really likes onesans. He really likes onesans. Number 3. It's gonna be like, I'm pretty sure I saw him defeat that demon that one time. Like, it's gonna be like, I'm pretty sure I saw him like kill that one really big demon lord that one time, and he was screaming like shit like, oh, my family that hated me in the new real world. You know, like when they go on those really long, like, I have to do this for my new family, my family that loves me compared to my old family. I'm not gonna go back. I'm not gonna go back. And he's just gonna be like, I'm pretty sure he was doing that while he was like fighting the demon lord or something. And he heard all of that exposition like within a wall. And then I like this format. It's like a really cut clear format. And then he's gonna notice another girl who is... We're gonna add like another one here where it's like he's just noticing people that walk by. Oops. I would never whistle. Why would I ever whistle? No, I'm making isekai slop. I love making isekai slop. It's the worst thing to do most of the time. This one is just saying. Hey, I would lie to you that I would do things, and then I would never do things. Case in point, when I said I would do that singing thing, never happened. Okay, this one will be our little bread girl. They always go to like a bakery or something. I don't know why. They always like run a cafe for some reason. Her number 1 mystery will be that for a commoner, she's really posh. She starts muttering things about how she's so glad she got out of the novel. Doesn't understand what she means, but when she like starts talking about the governor duetting, I cannot listen. I've listened to Guppy sing. I can't be old. I can't be near that, bro. That's like going to Britain's Got Talent and like them being like, we pick you, and you know why they pick me? It's because I'm the worst singer. Because in Britain's Got Talent, they don't only pick the talented ones, they pick the really untalented ones to like make sure that there's content. It's not gonna happen. Hacky wacky? Yeah, no. Just for that, I might do a sing-along. not be compared. Damn. Guppy's trying to look for foil. Shake my head. And oh, and he's pretty sure she saw him. She saw the girl with the Duke. And the Duke is like, come back home, or like the prince, or like the knight, or like someone, some powerful entity is like, come back home with them Doritos. With them Doritos. And she's like, no, I will not go home. Oh, it's because she was annulled marriage by the prince. Because of course she is. And he's like, no, but like your family need you. And she's like, no, you can't. I'm not gonna go back. Okay. I might change this one because this one is kind of weak. And the third one is going to be the guy with the hairline. With the really big cat. That's gonna be... okay, I can't draw cats, so this is what the cat's gonna look like. You can pick a song with a lower register. The issue was delivery because you were laughing through the whole thing. Hey, I know funny when I hear funny, okay? He's gonna be a really thin man. He's gonna be a really thin man. This is gonna be like one of those cats with like 12 feet or something. Okay, number one, he's gonna be really sensitive about being called old or a hair nine. Because in this age, they're 30, right? In their age of 30, they probably have like 12 kids. But he's just like, I'm not old, I'm just 30. Number three, he has like a really huge fucking cat. And number two, what else? What else other than his hairline? What did they do? He's like a really good cook. And everyone who's eaten his cooking has been healed, or they cured cancer via cooking. Something like that. He is ridiculous. Like, they're usually ridiculous like that. 12 feet. Yeah, exactly. Nor wood. Okay, I want his one thing. Okay, I want this to be number one, that he's like really good at cooking and people who eat his cooking has like weird side effects to it, like positive side effects. Number two, he's really sensitive about his hairline and he always talks about how he needs more monoxoid, but in this world they don't provide monoxoid, so he's just kind of cooking every single day to see what sticks, and it's not really helping him out so far, but everything else he's doing really well. Also, when he's mad, I want it to be like when he's mad, he pets the head of the cat, so he also gets bald. So the cat is just enjoying his like little, purr, like little patty waddies, and he just like get bald, 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 get bald. There's no meme for it. So these three are gonna meet up. They're gonna have some dialogue. Cats. And the alien is going to be watching them. And then once the alien leaves, they're just gonna be like, that guy's really weird, right? They're all gonna be like, the guy who just left is like really weird. Like I don't know about you, but I think he's like, isn't he like, do you like, they're just gonna be talking about like, where do you think he's from? Like, I don't think he's from this world. Like, I don't know. Like, he's such a weird, he's such a strange guy. It's because once he goes back home, and then, you know, he takes off his glasses. It turns out he's an alien. He's an alien. This little thing pops up. He's like little gray. And then every day he sends his beams to his mothership, hoping they'll reach his thoughts and prayers. So this is his everyday diary. I want to make number 4 a little bit more like pop. But I like this. I like this idea. I might make number 4 a little bit more like what they're doing in this world. Like, I think they're chilling, or maybe one day the alien hopes to understand what their main goals will be to his mother. I feel like the alien has also isekai'd into this world, so all he can do is kind of pray to the skies to hope that one day it'll reach them. Because in this universe, it's in a different unit, like a different Milky Way, so the connection is kind of lost. What is his power? He's an alien. How do you do that pop? What pop? This pop? Drugs. Who said that? No, not drugs, guys. The opposite of drugs. Good. You just gotta good. Okay. But yay, we have an idea. This is gonna be I don't know how often this is gonna be. I feel like it's gonna be okay, right? I feel like it's gonna be okay. Okay, so now what I have to do is go to gallery, go to select. I gotta duplicate this because it turns out I had some shit in the back. But I have to delete. Goodbye, old isekai. Hello, new isekai. Yay! And now we can try with the laying things out. It's going to be bad. You know what the worst thing is? The worst thing is I had to do this on clip art, on Clip Studio, but my Clip Studio is on my laptop. And if I do it on my laptop, it's... It is easier if I do it on my lap. No, because I think I'm still in the drafting stage. I don't know if I like the whole layout of stuff. Because that's going to be the biggest factor, if I like the layout or not. And most likely, it's gonna change. Like a lot. Let's get a pen. Okay. Oops, you guys can't see that because I got it off screen. So I'm gonna keep a little notepad here. Because sometimes I have to write the dialogue first. Okay, the dialogue I want in page 1. Okay, so alien. Day X. It's been... Oops. So large. How do I... This is the dialogue I need to fit in this whole page. It's been X days since I've started. It's probably gonna be years. 2 years? I think 2 years is a year. Because I think by a year, they're already kind of settled down, and after a year is when everything has to kind of like combust. Started my observation diaries of the strange people in my in the village, like within a hidden, like within a small village, within this small village. What else was in the thing? Okay, 3 observation species. I don't know enough about, like, what do you call, like, species, like observational targets. Maybe I have to find like a good, better scientific word for this. Wait, let me get the thing out. What's the hypothesis thing? Science. Observation. Note. What are the 5 examples of observations in science? Yeah. I need the scientific method right now. I just know the hypothesis. Making observations, asking questions, conducting experiments to seek answers, interpreting the results, and sharing them with the research community. I feel like I can do this. I feel like I can make 4 chapters of this, honestly. I'm not a nerd. The main character is a nerd, and I can't do nerd things, which is why I'm doing the fucking Googling shit. The first step. These are all of the observation notes I have collected throughout the year. All of them came to this village randomly and have shown signs of weirdness. I've shown signs of strange behaviors. You know, I actually have more what do you call, space within the first panel, I think. So I think for this one, I'm gonna keep the other writing stuff. Oh, there is the specimen in question. There is the first specimen question. It's not species, it's specimen. This collected throughout the years, strange, all of the specimen. Strange specimens. Specimen? But men is plural. Yeah, okay. I can fuck with this. This is so I don't forget what I was gonna write, because I usually have space, and then I'm like, what was I gonna write again? It's not great. It's not great. Now we can do the fun part, where I have to think of the drafting and everything. That's so fun. It's so fun and quirky, and I don't want to die. It's just what I do when I'm feeling lazy. Because I think I'm gonna transfer this to my Procreate one day, but not today, because I am lazy, as I said 2 seconds ago. Whose idea was it to make a manga in 24 hours? Who? I need to talk to myself. I need to talk to myself with a stern talk with myself, because this is not a good idea. Who would do such a thing? Okay, so should we start with a notebook, or should we start with several notebooks? So we gotta show that he's been writing in his observational diary for like a year. So he's gonna have a lot of notebook. Mangaka arc, yes, prop. And I'm regretting it already. It's only been like an hour and a half. I'm trying to make like a really short story, but I forgot how hard it was. Life's so hard sometimes. Shake my head. Also, hello. Hello. I'm making a doujin. Yes, it is true. Self-published. Well, it's not gonna be published, but self-written. How do I do this? Day X. Okay. I can just cut this so it's a little bit. So I think in the first panel, honestly, even if we don't need it, we can just have him like take off his glasses and like wake up. Basically, we can have a scene of him wake up. No. This was not a 24-hour stream. No. I'm gonna make this in 24 hours, which means I will stop the timer because I'm not a masochist like that. I ain't like that, prop. I ain't like that. I am not. I'm gonna utilize 24 hours, but writing 24 hours is clickbait, so I know it will work. Which is why it's called 24 hours. TLDR, it's a bit. Game jam. I want some jam. What's the difference between peanut butter and jam? Ooh, this is the wrong way. What? This is so small. Jam these. Jam this in your ass. But you can't peanut butter it. See? I've given myself pain, man. I've given myself pain. No pain meds. Oh, man is waking up. It's a beautiful morning. It's a beautiful morning. Don't try to understand the creative. You'll just hurt yourself. This can be a window. And this can be sunlight. And it's like, oh, what a beautiful morning. What a beautiful morning. Every day, what I do is I wash my face, brush my teeth, and start observing people and start looking at them strangely. I think I can do that. Like, first, my thing is morning stretches. Like, I have a routine, morning stretches. Always wipe my glasses in counterclockwise with 3 times. Put on my stalker hat. What do you have so far? How familiar are you with the isekai stereotypes, the isekai tropes in manga? Because we're having basically observation diaries, but on 3 different tropes of isekai. Collect a notebook. Number like 23 or something. You know what? The observation diaries is gonna be moon runes because he's an alien. Broad understanding. So we're gonna do a little commentary manga on different types of isekais, and the plot twist is that the person who's observing all of these strange people is an alien. That's the best we got, and I'm not changing it because the thing is, when you change it midway, it turns out just so much worse. So the observation diaries it's gonna look like moon runes, but the people reading is gonna think it's moon runes because he's isekai, but no, it's gonna be because he's an alien. What's our other alien facts? And then he heads out with his pen and paper. Oops, wrong one. Humma. Instead of him heading out with his... Okay, maybe this is like the final, like yesterday was the final day of his observation, and then he's just gonna be reading out the observation out loud. Oh yeah, I can do that. Oops. One of them is going to be very, very sensitive about his, about their, what do you call it? Bald spot. Why is it so small now? Give me a second. Pop. Okay, better. Let's all put them in poses. Probably the kid is gonna be like, like T posing. Smirk. Brat smirk. Let's make him short. Because he is short. You know, I give isekai so much shit, but I do love it, unfortunately. I started watching Civil Servant. Everyone should watch Civil Servant. Holy shit, Civil Servant is so good. I love the main character. It's such a good action manhwa. And I'm not gonna lie, the author is a little bit BL coded. It's not technically BL because, you know, it's mainstream, but the author is totally BL coded. I'm not even gonna... Don't even argue on me about this. He's gonna be a little bit hunchbacked. He's gonna have like a little bit of shrimple. Oh my god, they're all in a very awkward pose. It's because they all have height differences. I don't know how to deal with them. Maybe, you know what? Maybe I'll just make them full formed instead of like half people. Oh, this can be really bad, like very crudely drawn, because it's gonna be on the notebook. It's gonna be what he drew on the notebook. Let me just remember. One, two, three. Duplicate. Oh, Oh, they can all be really crude drawings, actually. Wait. I feel like one should be a photo and the others can be crudely drawn drawings. She's already cutting corners. I'm already thinking like a professional. Thank you very much. You're so right, Stim. I'm so professional right now. One can be like a pasted photo, you know? So this is going to be what the person actually looks like. And then the rest is going to be like scribblings. So let's first think of how we want to draw the character, like canonically speaking. What like best represents him? Should he be kind of, you know, another trope is that some of them are like, I just want to chill. I don't want to do all of this hero stuff. Maybe he's like a secret hero, or he has a secret like hero weapon with him, but he just wants to chill, you know? He just want to chillax. But I want to make him like a kid, right? So I want to make him like pudgy. Cool idea? Yeah, it is a cool idea, and not me cutting corners. Yeah. You're so right, Stim. No, more isekais have the kids a little bit ambitious. They're usually not super lazy. There's only one that I know that's super lazy, and he's kind of the outlier. So let's make him... should his hair be down? Let's make it a half part. Make Rudius turn. I don't want him to be too like Rudius, because I really don't like Rudius. That's the issue. I really don't like that character. Because I know Rudius is like the mainstream kid prodigy, but I've seen other prodigies, okay? Other less weird prodigies. I'm gonna base it more on them, and Rudius can just be like a fun fact. He is going to like Onesans a lot, but I'm not gonna make him weird towards non-Onesans, if you know what I mean. Should he be using magic? Maybe. Maybe like a toy sword. As you see, I don't know how swords work. Maybe he's holding like a little stick. I'm okay with this. And now let me get my little doodling pen so it looks more like someone doodled it. Okay. I want him to be not that well drawn, you know, just like little doodles. It's gonna be A. He's really remarkably smart for a 7-year-old. Reading books that are twice his height and twice for his age. Ever since he was, I don't know, 3. There's rumors that he's been reading the Bible ever since he was 3. While other kids his age is like eating dirt and shit. Listen, dirt is really useful, okay? The other kids need to eat dirt. It's very useful. It's very impertinent that I put this in the thing. That can be his little sister or something eating dirt. I don't know. And like, you know, his mom and dad love him. What does this mean? Child, priest, cleric, two-faced prick. What does this mean? No, I'm not gonna make this child weird, okay? I'm not gonna make this child weird. Clap, 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 clap. Clap, 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 clap. And the dad's really gonna like him too. As expected of my son. That is like fighter or something. You know, he's been cut a few times. Yeah, he's not Rudius. I know you guys only know Rudius because you guys were LARPers, but there's other stories that it's that they start off as kids, but they don't, you know, diddle kids. I know, you guys only watch Mushoku, so you don't know, but it's true, I swear. I swear. There's other kid isekais that isn't tainted by Rudius. He's still a perv, though. He is still a perv. Beginning after the... Yeah, no, this one, unfortunately, he does like Onesans, but I'm giving it a pass because it's Onesans and not non-Onesans. You know? Like, I don't hate characters who really like women. I don't really hate, like, pervy characters. I just hate it when they make it, like, super weird, you know? Like, they didn't have to be this pervy, but they did, and that is what makes me a little bit like, why? He's gonna be patted pat by the other onesans. And you know, the other onesans is gonna have they're gonna be well in their rights to be onesans, okay? No non-onesans allowed near this kid. Oops. Too much onesan power. God, it's only been 2 hours. Maybe I should. Maybe I could have made this a little bit more proper. Now that I look at the time, but no, it's gonna take a lot of time to line art this and make it like not professional quality, but quality nonetheless. Hopefully, one day. Hopefully. Hopefully. I can only say hopefully. And the other one is gonna probably be a cat girl, right? Like a muscular cat mommy. Because say what you want, these feline creatures always have to be in an isekai. Say what you want. Don't say what you want. I'll say what I want. These muscle mommies will be in my stories. Nothing will stop me. Nothing. I don't know how to draw muscles. Probably muscle somewhere. Also, probably, I'm gonna make them get together. I'm just saying. Cat muscle mommies of the felineness. Listen. It's so easy to not make the character a total creep. It's really not that hard. And he probably fought the Demon Lord at one point. How does a Demon Lord looks like? They probably have the shoulder pads, right? Katapetsu. And he's gonna be like, I'm gonna save, you know, he's gonna say some like weird cringy shit like, I love my parents and I love everything and I'm not gonna let you destroy my future, my past, or it's Excalibur. The hero sword. He killed the demon when he was like 5 or something. Oh god, okay, fighting poses is really hard to do. Oh wow, this is going to be a really, really hard pose to redo. But so far I'm good with it. Demon MILF? Maybe. Maybe, potentially, maybe. I don't hate that idea. Oh, Demon Eye. Demon Eye. Demon Eye. Of course, of course, of course. Whoops, forgot. This is normal eye. That is Demon Eye, because he got his hidden powers. His, you know, he got his he got his demonic powers, you know, and he has to make sure his demon side, his demon time doesn't come out. Because if his demon time comes out, he can no longer be with his friends or family because it's demon time. Okay, we're done with the first pro tag, isekai, whatever the fuck you want to call this. 教えてよ. His demon time can't come out. God, I want to play games. It's so much easier. Life is so much easier when I don't have to do work or do effort. But I like manga. I do. So I think I'm gonna draft this, and if I have some time left over, do other stuff. I don't know. 10 minutes of Tetris maybe. Call them names. You want to name him Hootie? Or like Booty? Or like not Rudy? Rudius. Ius. Rudius. You can call him D. Sweet D. Okay, next one. Next one, I have to kind of change my art style. Because I want this one to look like really shoujo, like really shoujo-esque. Like super like she's just gonna be like really pretty. I have to put a lot of effort into making her really look really pretty. Because you can't be a shoujo, a romance character if you're not like that drop dead gorgeous. It is just how it is. ED Isekai? Oh! You wanna call him Ed? Ed from ED. New hairstyle, who this? I got 22 hours, no rush. Ah, I know, but like, this is still the drafting place. I'm not doing 22 hours today, but still. The thing is, I lose focus. So, you know, like those things where like, oh, if you had some time, you can like look things up and learn how to do it. Sometimes I'm just like, I don't want to though. So to avoid that, I'm doing it on stream, so I'm more accountable for my actions, but just for drawing. Everything else I say or do is not my fault, and I should not be accountable for it. I'm just saying. I have to sleep because I have to deal with the... Oh, God. I might look into how to break out of a lease. I'm not gonna lie. It's... The love I have for this place is like non-existent right now. It's not great. What? We're talking about isekai. We're talking about family-friendly adventures. This girl, what's the common hairstyle? 12 hours. I'm gonna stop the timer, man. If I don't stop the timer, there's gonna be no time left. I don't know how much you guys sleep, but I sleep a normal amount, which is a lot. I sleep a lot. She's probably gonna have bangs, because of course they do. What I don't like about Japanese isekai heroines is that they all have bangs, like every single one. I have bangs too, but still, it's all bangs. I don't know if I want piercings on her or not. Because she's the classic Duke's daughter, you know? But usually what happens when they get what do you call it? Abandoned, annulled, abandoned, is that they get short hair. Because they're a commoner now. So they don't need the long hair. Eye piercing? What are you talking about? Eye piercing? Holy shit, that sounds so painful. As expected of multi-character man. He got them multiple characters and then multiple eye piercings, I guess. And even though they're all technically villainesses, she's gonna look really non-villainous-like because Japan hates it when they don't look like sweet, sweet lambs. You know, sometimes I just want an isekai villainess who will just stab me. I just want a girl who would stab me sometimes. In fiction, not in real life. In real life, I probably can ask a lot of people and they probably will say yes. Is there a paga count in mind? Page count? I'm trying to think of like 5, like very small. I don't, cause I'm gonna do this in 24 hours and I don't want to go overboard with the amount of pages because then I have to actually make a story and I'm not really good at that. So this is going to be the Duke's abandoned, neglected, other A-word daughters. Annulled daughter. And she's going to be really well-spoken, really, wait, I'm getting cold. She's gonna be good. She's gonna be the nice girl. It's gonna be, even though she's a commoner, for some reason, she's always very, not commoner-like. She's prim, proper, like a noble, almost. I don't know how, but like a huge ass fly like came into my room and I don't know how because I have all of the nets working. Like I have no idea where it came from. I'm falling out of love with this house. Oh, it's a horrible feeling, guys. You know when people are like, hey, have you ever seen the news where people fall out of love out of nowhere? That's literally me with this house. It's hard. It's hard. Ventilation. I don't know how though. Like today, before leaving, I literally shut all of my doors. Like, because it's like really rainy this season, I literally shut all my doors. I shut all my windows. I don't know where the fly came from. for your week. Oh, I have a question, Ed. Like, how do you, like, did you just, like, when did you fall out of love with it? Because I'm like 11 days in and I'm already out of love with it. Like, the previous place was small and tiny, but still I had all my necessities and I hadn't have to deal with it. But how do you deal with it? Like, when was, like, I need to know if it's possible to deal with it for 2 years or not. The fly's venting. I'm venting the fly. It was a huge fucking fly too. To be honest, if it's like a bug I can swat with my hand, I will, and then I will be like, ew, but then I'll just like die. I don't have much apathy for bugs. Sometimes I watch, do you know those YouTube channels where they kill the mosquitoes in a very deep and cruel manner? I laugh at those. I am venting. I gotta stop venting about the mold. I think it's getting to me. It's okay. I'll stop venting about it. Okay, I think the reason I talk about it so much is like the moment I enter the house, it's like the smell just does not go away. That's why you're venting. Exactly. Ugh. No, but then I also like think of the logistics. Because I got a bigger house because I thought I wanted it because my previous house was so small, but now that I have it, all of the issues of having a bigger house is going to hit me on my ass. How's my internet though? Is it better now? I don't think it's raining anymore. What did she do? What did I do? What did you do? I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything. I don't know what you're talking about. I would never do anything. She like stretched and her connection dropped. God forbid a woman stretches. Okay, I'll do it. I'll draw this until it hits 22. And then I'll do something else because I think I have to move this to Clip Studio. I have to move this to my computer. This is gonna be her little Dorito man in his little Dorito world. Novels? Smut? No, it's just normal novel. God damn, get your heads out of the gutters, guys. Come on. I can't believe this. I'm writing a normal doujinshi, okay? Like a non-weird one. I know you guys don't know what that means, but it's true. Those exist. I swear. You guys have to just dig hard. You know what the funniest fucking manga I read was? What's the theme? Isekai characters. You know what the funniest manga I read was? Honestly, unfortunately, I think I got dropped, but it's basically I'm in a harem, but I'm gay. So it's this guy who's basically the main character, right? And there's all of the other tropes of the harem, like the little sister, the older sister, the what do you call, like the president, like the class president, the hot president. Like he's so popular, but the thing is he's gay. So what he does is he tries to like really kind of disgust the other characters by being like, oh, like, what are you gonna do on the weekend? Maybe like I can come visit. And he's like, oh, I'm gonna crush caterpillars. I love crushing caterpillars because I love the way they squirm. And he's literally thinking to himself, oh, it's gonna creep her out and she's gonna stop asking me to meet up with her on the weekends. And the girl is just like, I like crushing caterpillars too. I like watching them squirm. And the guy is just like, she's so fucking creepy, man. Who the fuck likes crushing caterpillars and watching them squirm? And basically anytime the girl tries to, you know, impress him, he just gets really disgusted by her. And at one point there's like a guy in his school who's like the other hottest guy in school, and he'll do anything to try to get with him, but the story basically ended up there. Like there was no other continuation. I don't know how to make handsome men. But he's gonna be a duke. Oh wait, no, she's the duke's daughter. He's gonna be someone. He's gonna be more handsome than this. Don't like this. Just trust me, bro. Not today, but he's gonna be one day be more handsome. Your brain is a drain pipe bucket. Let you know, Sim be drained. That sounded weird. Give me this Dorito. He's gonna be, I don't know, the prince. He's gonna be a prince of a neighboring country. Please come to my country, miss. And she's gonna have like the whole isekai. Don't say that. Too late. Already been said. Already been done. You have been cursed. You have been cursed by the rocks. This is me comparing her. This is him comparing her to the average villager. Woman hair. He either has white hair or black hair. No, probably white hair, right? Because he wants to get her back. So you know what? You're so right. He does have white hair because the prince has blonde hair, so he can't have blonde hair. He has to have white hair. Because if he has black hair, it doesn't work. Because he's the guy. He's the, what do you call, replacement guy. They have to like melt the heart. Melt the heart of the girl. God, I'm still doing this. Okay. Let me just draw this last guy and then we can call it. Whoa! Bug. Whoa! I'm good. How long do flies live? Asking for an enemy. God. I literally shut all of the windows today. Where the fuck did it come from, bro? I'm so scared. I'm afraid. Okay, now we're gonna draw old man. And then he's gonna have some cat hair tape because he's kind of a creep like that who likes cats. 8 days? Damn it. It eats better than me and now it like lives better than me? What the fuck, man? He's gonna have a weak chin. And he's gonna be just like a chill guy. He's just like a... He's just like a real chill guy, you know? But like, he's a little bit scared of his hairline going away, but other than that, he's super chill, man. Wait, this is too small of a hairline. I need like a little bit more. It needs to be like, he's like Leorio. He's kind of afraid, but it's not gone yet. He looks like a father figure. I think his eyes are too big. I know. He's only 29, but people think he's 40. So he gets kind of sad when people call him 40. I can hear that fucker flying around somewhere. It's just cause he's kind of lean. And kind of skinny. I'm really bad at cats, so this is the cat we're gonna get. Also, he's gonna have like super fucking cat hair all over him. He's never not gonna have cat hair. Skinny cook, Skinny cook slash what do you call monster collector? What do you call monster hunter? It's probably pretty easy. This is not Dojima, man. Dojima is busy being cop. He's busy being a groomer in a positive sense. Animal groomer. Okay, he's a cook. Because these are doodles from the alien. Forgive me if they're weird. Forgive the alien if they're weird. This is not, you know, it's not my fault. The animal groomer. Yeah, the normal type, not the Discord type. He do the cooking, he do the cleaning, he do the fried chickening. And the cat is just like... Master, when are you gonna feed me? Oops. He's really self-conscious, Miss Amir, about his hairline. And every day he looks in the mirror and he yells, "I'm only 29. I'm only 29." And the cat just kind of judges him. So that's why sometimes when the cat allows him to get him to pet, he just really pets his like the cat's bald spot, hoping it also becomes like him, but the cat doesn't know. The cat doesn't know any better. You can see me slightly give up now. Okay, give me a second. Ugh. Oh, my eyes. Oh. He's only 29 years young. The funny thing is, after the observation diaries, the main guy kind of does notice that the cat is developing a bald spot. So it's working. And when the cat finds out, he's gonna be really mad. He's gonna be really mad about it. But yeah, this is what we have for now. How many pages do we have? Let's see. We have like 2 more, but I'm still in the midst of what I'm gonna do with them. So we got, let's see. He wakes up in the morning. He has an observation diary that he's been collecting for over a year. And then he's going to talk about all of the 3 people he's been observing. The first one is ED, or Ed, as the Edward, or ED as they call him. He's just a rambunctious little guy. He's around 7 years old. He has an adventurous spirit, and compared to his counterpart, Children, who's eating dirt at the age of 7, he's reading demonic books. He's reading like the biblical Bible. He's mastered swords and magic, and his parents just think he's really talented. If he has one weakness, it's the weakness against one-sans. He can't keep his eyes off of them. He also has a secret eye that basically within July he got last year by fighting the Demon Lord, one of the Demon Lord's henchmen, and one day he's going to defeat the Demon Lord so he can be with his family forever. Or is that's what he said, at least from the observational diaries. The second subject is like, insert very, very white name. Amelia Earhart. Amelia, Emily, oh, it's always Emily actually. Emmy or Emily, it's always them. It's Emily Witherspoon. But she goes by Emmy because she asks people to call her by her nickname Emmy. Unlike the other commoner girls, she's very eloquently spoken and she's very elegant. Whenever she reads novels or romance novels, she always reminisces of how she's so happy that she no longer has to live that noble-esque lifestyle, or that how her getting stuck, like she always says, oh, I would have rather gotten stuck in this novel romance story. She's always saying them expeditions. And the other day the observer saw her talk to the prince of a neighboring country, and if the observer is able to read words, he either said come marry me and live with me in my country, or said that green eggs and ham is yes, Sam I am. It's one or the other. The observer is not very good at reading lips, unfortunately, but he thinks either she's gonna have a banging breakfast or marry this man. And the last man on the menu on the list is insert very typical Japanese salaryman name, which is Yamada Tanaka, or Tanaka namae, or Yamada, or damn, what's another really traditional Japanese name? Japanese man salaryman desu, you know? He's really good at cooking. He can multitask. He always knows how to get the right ingredients. He gets a little sad. He gets a little sad sometimes when he looks at his hairline and the kids say, "Thanks, old man," or "Thanks, man." And he always looks at himself and cries, "But I'm only 29. But I'm only 29. I'm not an old man. I'm an Onisan at most." And when he gets stressed because the cat makes fun of him, he gives him little head pats. But the yokai didn't realize that it wasn't pats. And he's slowly getting a bald spot every time he gets pet, as a little source of revenge. Makes some Japanese pun. Yori, cooking, animal, 動物, yori. Yamada cook. Cooking with Yamada, you know? He's cooking with Yamada. And that's going to be the end of his observation diaries. They're all strange people that he met. And then he's literally sending all of this information into the mother lode, hoping that one day he'll be saved from this foreign world as well. He basically observes all of these three people being like, wow, these are the normal people in this universe, but it just turns out they're all isekai. I like the progress so far. It just depends on how the story will flow, because I don't think this is much of a story. I think this is like exposition 1, 2, 3, but I just need to get these 4 and 5 to flow a little bit better, so it is more of a coherent story, other than I've observed these people, the end. I want it to be like, I've observed these people, this is the reason, and this is like the twist. So I might add like maybe 1 or 2 panels a little bit more to show how normal the person, the observer, is, so the twist of him being an alien is a little bit more fun. But yeah, I'm gonna stop the timer now. Because I've drawn manga before. It's really important that I make sure I have all the, I have the correct time. But we spent some time on it. We spent 2 hours and 30 minutes on it, and that's a lot of time. That's a lot more time than I'm going to spend for today. But we still have some minutes left. We still have some... Wow, we have 30 minutes left. We have 30 minutes left before stream ends. What can we do in those 30 minutes? I don't want to do World of Odyssey, huh? Is this a Discord game? Is Odyssey a Discord game? That's strange. Oh, let's. Okay. I've been reading this one recently. Let me just share some manga I've been reading. In these days, in the olden times, in the newer times. Window capture? No. Incog? Yeah. Scientific method. Okay. I want everyone to read this one because it's so good and the art is fabulous. And the author is a little bit BL coded, but she's also straight coded, so it's great. Manhwa. This is called Civil Servant with Special Civil Service. Look at the art. This art does not falter. This art does not falter in the slightest. Like, this is the art you see throughout. It's action packed, good characters. I think we don't have that much of character interaction quite yet, because it's a lot of action and story. Like, the story flow is really nice. It's a lot of like bam, 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 instead of like little bit, and then very slow lull. So if you're looking for action, look at this slutty ass waist, man. Forgive my sins, but look at this slutty, forgive my words, but look at this slutty ass waist, man. Look at this shit. Look. Do I have to say any more? I refuse to say any more. This is like, look at this is just art the author is doing. This is just art she's doing on Twitter. Unrelated to the story. Unrelated to the story, man. This is just her art. The author is on some shit that she cannot look. This is one of the main characters as well. She is like, mommy? I would say none of the characters are like hateable. They're all pretty good. Waifu. Waifu indeed. Come on, guys. Isn't this good enough? You're reading that? Exactly. Good job. It took me so long to read this because basically 99% suggested this, and I'm like, I'm gonna get to it, but I wasn't in a manga reading phase. And then I got to it, and then I'm like, I'm in a manga reading phase now. Because, oh, this is another one I read recently. This is cute. This is called Winterfield. It's a BL. The main guy is a legitimate heir, and one day her sister, the other illegitimate heir, was supposed to be married and went off to the Duke of Cold Town, but she ran away, so they had to send someone in her place. So the king just sent him because he's kind of an extendable pawn, and the relationship is cute. He basically gets found out immediately he's a guy, but they still go on with it because turns out having a male duchess has happened before. I'm listening. It happened before. And so he's not being homophobic about it. So they got married, but he knows, the main character basically knows, once it gets exposed that he was a fake the old time, he probably can't be with him anymore. But still. Very cute. What do you mean save 99? Literally 99 recommended that to me. This was good. Oh, I found another one. Another one is called That's the Guy. This is psychotic. This one's psychotic. I'm keeping up with it, but it's psychotic. This is basically kind of like Nekomata, or the what was it called? The one with Jigu the crybaby. The crybaby Jigu, your neighbor guide guild, your neighborhood guild. This is another MMO one where he is pretty good at like a really specific game, but he was like, fuck it, let me try a new game. And he went to a new game, and all of a sudden one of the guild, the top guild people are like, I don't like your username, change it. And he's like, what the fuck? This is my username. Why would I change it? And they start having a fight. And then he realizes his username is like the actual username he uses in other games too. And gets really obsessed with him. Which is okay, right? He's really obsessed. They're having like developing like a friendship type-esque situation. He's still annoyed about him, but they're not like fighting anymore. but he doesn't want to give any of his personal information away. Like, they're like, oh, join me on Discord, what's your number, maybe we'll hang out. And he was just like, I don't know, that's kind of hard for me to do. And then all of a sudden there's like another guy he used to play with in a different game that would beat his ass, who's a pro gamer, and they meet one day on like at a friend's wedding, and they suddenly start hanging out because that guy is also like overtly trying to become friends with him. And you know, those two IRL become friendlier and friendlier, and all of a sudden his game friend is like, oh, I don't want to, like, I'm sorry, I'm no longer going to play this game anymore. I don't think I'll play this game anymore. And he is always kind of suspicious. He hates lying. He hates liars. And he's always suspicious that this guy and the other guy is the same person, but he can't find any evidence. Like, he goes to his home, he tries to check his computer, nothing. He has like, he has both of their numbers. They're different numbers. And he just doesn't know anything about the game guy. But however, in the most recent takes, it is shown that most likely, like 100% probably, they are the same person. Him, the real guy he's friendly with, and him are the same person. But basically, in real life, these two are slowly courting each other. But I'm waiting for that lie to be uncovered and him to be really fucking mad. And them to like start crying and like start, you know, like being a little, I'm so sorry about it. I can't wait. I can't wait. I want to see them. I want to see him cry. I want to see him cry. I want to see him cry. I am excited because we're at the threshold right now. Season 1 was, they are showing their little bit of personalities and everything. Season 2 is where it gets good. I love these MMO ones, man. They're so good, because this is another MMO one that I watched, that I read. He's so stupid. He's so stupid. It's like pathetic. It's like so cringe how stupid he is. It's great. They're playing an MMO. He was like a bitch to him. The top was a bitch to him because basically he has bad memories of people trying to stalk him in the past, trying to like saying bad things about the guild, trying to like pump and dump, whatever. So when the main character started playing the game, every single day he would kill him because he was misunderstanding his intention, and he just wants to play the game, man. He's not actually trying to do anything. And then one day he moves in, he gets a new job, he moves in, he is his neighbor, and he is kind of like a bit narcissistic / paranoid because he got stalked in the past. So every time he's just like, oh, hi, how are you doing? Because he's very friendly like that. He's just basically like, is this guy fucking in love with me? Such a stalker. Why the fuck is he saying hi and everything? And every time he opens his mouth, he's so embarrassing. Because, so in the reason he has a whip and everything is because in Korean, there's like you know when you call your manager like manager, or you call your like TL like team lead, there is a different horrifics you use basically based on the team you're on, or like the rank they're on. So someone called him at work and said 주임님, which sounds similar to 주임님, which means master, as in like master. And then he basically thinks someone's calling him master on the phone, and he's like really fucking disgusted, and he thinks he's into like really hard SMN play because his friend is also jokingly like, oh yeah, I'm your like, you know, please master, can I please stay over, because they just needed a place to crash, and he couldn't understand that it was a joke. So he keeps thinking he's just some kind of pervert that has like servants or like slaves, like sex slaves or something, and he thinks he's trying to recruit him into his posse of slaves. So he's just like, you're so, you know, he's always like on his guard, and he's just like, I'm just being nice, what the fuck is wrong with him? And every time he says anything, he's so embarrassing. Like, he always thinks he's on top of stuff, but he's always on the bottom. Like, every time you see him, he's always crying. You only know Hyung? Hyung is okay. Hyung is okay, but I fucking hate it when they English translate it and call them bro. So a lot of the times when people call people like Hyung, it means, you know, like, I don't know if you know other Asian cultures, but it's like calling people like auntie or like, you know, like sis, how you doing? But if you say bro in English, it sounds like, bro, what's happening, bro? Yo, bro, broski, no cap on God, bro. It sounds like that. So in these Korean moments where if someone calls them like Hyung, it's like, oh, we're like a little bit closer, like we're like interpersonal relationships are a little bit closer. So they have a lot of scenes where the other guy who likes him is kind of like, oh, that, you know, it's kind of like you're calling me by my, you know, it's like kind of a sign that we're closer, and I feel affection for you. And then they bro it. They fucking bro it, bro in manhwa. It sucks. It's like they wanna have like a nice moment and they kill it with bro. Yo, bro, sis, what you doing? Bro, what you doing? What you trying to do, bro? You trying to sleep with me, bro? Like, guys, stop this madness. Please, it's not that hard. Can't you just write Hyung in English? Hyung. Please stop broing this. Oh, there's another one. Okay, I've only read 3 MMO ones, like MMO like online game ones, and I love all of them. This is my first one. It's called Netkama Punch. Netkama basically is a slang for guys online who act like girls to get free shit. Like they just, you know, they have the girl avatar. Well, they don't have to act like girls, but they basically have the girl avatar, and sometimes they act like, you know, ooh, thank you so much for the 5,000 gifted, ooh, you know, things like that. So I think basically he's the main guy, he's the other guy. So he's like the really popular gamer streamer, and he's the main guy. And his guild lost to him during a fight. So he's kind of bitter about it, but he's like, no, fuck it. Let me go try to get back at him, basically, because he got so mad, he got so salty that he started playing with a girl. Like, to be honest, I could be wrong, but he started playing with a girl avatar. And to be honest, he wasn't acting like a girl, but this guy kind of fell for her because he just really liked her personality, in quotations, okay? Her in quotations. So basically he got him / her like a really expensive like wand, like in-game wand, and he sold it to someone else, and then he just quit the game because he just wanted to hurt him a little bit. And damn, did he get hurt, because he fell hard for him. And then when he found out it was a dude, the first thing he did was move into his home. And he was like, I can't leave. Like, you can try to make me leave, but then I'm gonna tell everyone that you used to do this in the game, and it's gonna kill your social life. So basically, this guy started moving in to get revenge on him back, is what he thought, right? But by the time he had that inner monologue of, guys, like, I'm going to make sure I get revenge on you and destroy you from within, literally everyone in the comment section was just like, bitch, you can't do shit, like, or like, good luck, it's not gonna happen. We know you fell for him hard. Like, it was so bullshit. His revenge was so bullshit because it was so evident by that time. He was in love with him / her. But it was just an issue of if he would feel the same way back. It's cute. It's PG-15. If you guys want to have a dabble in BL, like a little dabble, because it's slightly hetero in terms of art style at the start, and then it gets gay. But at the start, it looks very hetero because Nekatama. I should reread this. This was so good. Bro really got mad. Bro really got mad, thought he had a game plan and fucking fumbled. Man is fumbling every— oh my god, my internet's so bad right now on YouTube. What is happening today? It's not even raining right now. Okay, next week it's gonna be more cleary skies, so I will have to test out my internet then, because I'm connected to LAN. I don't think, because I'm on 500 FPS more than the Wi-Fi. Oh, fuck my life, man. I wonder how hard it would be to move out. It's— I don't know. I'm 10 days in. I'm 10 days in. Like, I'm 11 days in. Do I will lose a bit of money, but you hating the home a little bit, yeah, because I told you I fell out of love with it, because it's also like a larger home, and my mom was like, you don't really need a larger home, but I kind of felt like I wanted to try it. But now that I think about the semantics of like turning on the AC, turning on the heater and everything, it's going to be more expensive than I thought. 10 nights stand. Hey, technically it was 8 because I was not here for 2 nights. So, okay, what happens when you leave in Korea with like a rent system is that you will have to, like, if you leave before you go in, then you have to pay 10% of the deposit, but if you go after, you have to find a new tenant, and until a new tenant comes in, you have to keep paying rent. So worst case scenario is like, let's say I move out, which can be done amicably, but it's on me to find the tenant ASAP, because if not, it's gonna be like a lot of bullshit. So like if I find a tenant per se, then let's say it takes like a month that I'm not here to find a tenant, then I have to pay that month's rent and that month's like maintenance fees. It's only until I get it that it's okay. Imagine moving again. The thing is, I don't have that much stuff. Like, when I was moving the first time, it wasn't that bad, because the only big items I have is like my chair, a desk, and like my floor mattress. Other than that, it's all just clothing and like maybe my monitor. But in terms of stuff, it's not that much. Passing through, good morning, good morning. Whoever that tenant will be, they will getting a moldless house. Yeah, but like the thing is, even if so the thing right now is, even if they do fix the mold, because technically it's like their legal obligation to do that, it's— I liked the older place, because even though that place was like really small, it didn't stress me out. It didn't stress me out. And now I'm getting stressed out by the thoughts of like, if it's winter, this house is gonna be really, really cold. And if it's a small home, then it's like all I have to do is turn on the flooring heat, and it won't be that bad because it's a smaller place. So right now I'm kind of— well, okay, so I'll show you like how small my last home looked like. It was about this size. It was exactly this size. I think it looked exactly like this too, because this is how a lot of one rooms looks like. So I had like my little mattress here, and then I had my chair here. And that is how I would live. So this is like what I was saying, like I kind of wanted the bigger home. all the room I need? A little bit, yeah, but I think like I moved because of the location. The house itself was pretty good, but it's just the location that was a lot for me. So now I have around twice that. Exactly this layout, I think. Where it's much bigger. And there basically I have a balcony now. Like there's the window here and then there's the balcony here, and it is a little bit old like this. So after living in like a small home, I was like, but like I kind of want to live in a place with more room. But now that I'm looking at the place with more room, it's like, do I really need all this room? Because on the weekends I go to my parents' place. You think balcony fresh air, but basically the balcony is the air flow and like air, yes, but the sunlight is being covered by the other buildings around it, so there's no direct sunlight that comes in my place. So right now it's a little bit of what do I do with this space, because I think what other people do around here is live with someone else, or like live with their partners, or live with their boyfriend or girlfriends. So this space makes sense, you know, this like having a big space does make sense. But for me personally, like I'm rethinking, does it make sense? Okay, so another reason I kind of wanted a bigger place was because I stream, right? And I feel like if you stream in this type of place, people are gonna hear you. Like, I kind of felt bad because it was okay because the place I was living, I think there was like a lot of younger kids, so it doesn't feel like it didn't feel like everyone was asleep by 8 p.m. or everyone was asleep by 10 p.m. because they had like to get up early. But like, so I think my one issue, my one concern about moving was the sound level. You can use your VR headset that I don't have. Okay, oh god. So it's like... So it's the question of would you move into a much larger room, but it's older and it needs more maintenance and it needs more like daily. It has more daily fees that goes out of it because of the maintenance and like the oldness, or do you prioritize a smaller room, but it is very new, like it's well kept? Is my current conundrum. Because we did see, I honestly, I think that room is gone, to be honest, because we saw it like last month. But we were basically debating within that room and this one, but that place, okay, so that one was like, I think, let's say the monthly rent for that one was around like 700, okay? And the rent for this one is around like 500. So I saw it like via rent and space, like space of living. But definitely it's like I pay cheaper because I have like I paid a higher deposit. That's the thing here. Like the higher deposit you pay, the cheaper your rent is. And the other place was like, I don't know, the guy's already rich. I don't think he really wants a higher deposit. Because deposit you have to return it by the end of it. So it's it does, right? It does sound like a lot. Because I think the deposit was very low, and I think it's like every 10k, yeah, every 10k more, they'll like cut $50 off of it. But the guy was like, because I kind of asked like, do you think if I pay a higher deposit it'll be better? And his answer was like, I don't know. The guy's kind of rich. Like he doesn't really need borrowed money. Like he doesn't really need borrowed money because that means nothing to him. He'd rather just have the money, right? So I did pick this place because it was cheaper in rent. Because we looked at like 10 other places and they were all kind of shit. They're all kind of shit. I think I was disillusioned by the concept of larger space. Just make it smaller, shrink the room. Room decisions. Because the issue is when I'm here now, right, at the bigger room, and then I look at this and I'm like, wow, that's really small. With movable walls or big bed, I don't know. Maybe. Because it's like one open space. It's like one big open space area. I think this is like a good representation of it. Minus this thing. It's just the bathroom here and there's no like door here. Yeah, but it's like it's the normal size place. The place I'm living at right now is quite big for it's quite big is what I'll say. TLDR, I got selfish with the space. Because I thought I would be able to utilize it, but now living here for 10 days, I don't know how to utilize this space. Because sound-wise, I think it's okay because I can't hear anything my neighbors say. I can hear them through the door, like the door isn't very much soundproof because it's just metal. But in terms of walls, I think it's pretty solid. Okay. Oh, okay, game plan. Depending on the mold situation, I think if he's just like, if the landlord's like, I'm not fixing it, then I might be like, okay, then I'm gonna, like, I think I'm gonna move out. But if he does fix it, I think the game plan is that I'll just keep living here because it doesn't get cheaper if I move out now. It doesn't change the process at all if I move out like in 10 days in the week I've been here, or like in 20 in a year and a half later, you know, because my lease is 2 years. So I think in terms of that, it can be okay. Like if he says no, because basically if he says he's not going to fix it or he's not going to fix the leakage, then I'm going to then I can just leave without going through like paying the rent until a new tenant comes out. But regardless, I will have to wait until like a new tenant comes in if I decide to leave now or later, I guess. Selfish. Yeah, I think he's open to the idea, but I think he doesn't want to do it. But like he's not like saying no, because some landlords, some shitty landlords are just like, there's no issue, I'm not doing it. So I think he's open to it because basically it's an issue that has to be fixed whether it's me or not. The only person who won't fix it is like, I think honestly the person who should live here is like maybe a guy in their 20s who really likes like drinking with their like college buddies. Because I don't have any fucking friends, bro. I'm not like inviting anybody over. It's just me. But TLDR, TLDR. That is where half of my mind goes when I'm streaming, and the other half goes. It is what it is. You know, it's kind of like all I have to do now is listen to my mom say, I told you so, I told you so, I told you so, because she did tell me so, and I didn't listen because I wanted a bigger space. Drinking alone. Do not make me get my drink, because oh shit. Okay, I should end stream because tomorrow in the morning, like the morning, the guy who did the wallpaper is gonna come and he's gonna look at the water spot, which is right below the mold, and we're gonna have a talk, because it's basically that dude, because the owner was curious and he called him, and that dude was like, oh, you know, like old houses have mold in them, and you know, some people just live like that, they just ignore it. And I'm just like, I'm so not one of those people. You'd rather die than hear your mom say, I told you so? Bitch, every time I called her with a concern, she was like, I know, that was my concern too, but you didn't want to listen. I'm just like... The worst thing is that I kind of yelled at her, like / got annoyed at her when she was trying to be like, I don't know about this, because I didn't think it was a big deal, but now living here and knowing the consequences, I concur. I agree that it is a big deal, and it wasn't something I can just put under the rug. How many meters squares is your place? I think it's... I was like, is it smaller? My ears are gonna fall off. Yeah, I don't think you know what mold does. It's gonna make me more brain damage than now. Around this much? I don't know what this means, but around? Probably. I'm not too sure about the meters squared. Do I need all this space? Because I think my biggest concern if I do move is like, what if I go live next to a neighbor who has like a really sensitive schedule, so like every time I speak they're like, I'm asleep by 8. You're waking me at my sleep hours. Cause I don't know what the neighborhood is like around here. If it's a lot of younger people, then it's okay, but if it's a lot of older people, it'd be concerning. 30? Maybe 30? It's quite a lot of space. It's quite a lot of space. Because it's also like the balcony is included. You'll neighbor with Sheldon. Sheldon is okay. He has those noise canceling headphones. That is tiny? No, it's like a room. It's not like a floor or an apartment. How is 30 tiny, bro? Man is living in a mansion. Shake my head. Any rooms in that mansion, bro? Any rooms in that mansion I can take? I got selfish with the space. I should have, you know, this is a 2-people home. This is not like a 1-person home. Thrust your walls? What does that mean? What does that mean? Because the thing is, I don't need space like this. Like, I don't need this like nice little space area. Because because I'm never fucking here. Like, oh, so much space, man. I don't have any other hobbies other than streaming. It is selfish because I was hoping for too much. People are not allowed to hope. People are not allowed to hope and just live in a box. That's what society has taught me. They should not live in mold infested. Okay, this is bad. This is like what? This is like what do you call, like, students with no fucking money live in. The hobby of lying on the floor, real. No, this is crazy though. This is like actual hellscape. And these walls are like paper thin too. But these are like literally kids with no money. This is all they get. Dystopian. Yeah, this is like the exact size of my previous place. 5 feet. Upyeong. I don't know what this is in metrics. Okay, I wonder... The issue with this neighborhood is that there's not enough, like, housing. Like, they have a lot of apartments. They have, like, a lot of, like, family spaces that are, like, too... I'm not even gonna afford that shit. But in terms of, like, smaller areas for students or, like, one-person homes, it's kind of limited. That's why last time when I was looking around here, it was so hard to find those places. Like, the guy had to call around like 6 other people to be like, hey, do you have anything like this? I'm just gonna deal with it. The mold, whether I stay or not, I'm definitely gonna get it fixed. Like, I don't think that should be acceptable. And even if I don't get it fixed, the next tenant will. Like, the previous person who lived here, I don't even know, bro. Like, she was living like on the edge. Like, the AC was filled with mold. Like, even outside is still filled with mold. It smelled like mold. I don't trust her abilities to keep a house like maintained or like ask the owner for anything. Like, I think she just didn't do anything. I think the floor will be accounted for, and I will just deal with it. There is literally no other option. Okay, we ended up on a more downer note than I wished we did, but anyways, it's 11 and I have to call it a night. Thank you for listening to my woes of mold. It was only a 30-minute rant of mold. It was shorter than normal. I hope you guys had a okay time. Let me know if my internet keeps sucking, because depending on the thing, I might upgrade it to a better internet, because I think I can do that. Like, I can upgrade it into like a better internet for like maybe $3 more a month. It really depends. I think it's because of the rain, but I can't be for sure. So thank you for listening to my woes. I will see you guys next time. Oh, I'm gonna raid into the raid. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. We got our ooh, someone's drawing. Someone is drawing. Someone's drawing feet. Okay, I'm gonna I'm gonna raid you guys to that. I hope you guys have a day. Oh, bye bye.